watching dumbbell.com. Yeah.
Today I'm going to be training legs. I like to start out with some squats. Now, as for squats and how it's done, first of all, make sure you're doing them. As the leg positioning, well, it's up to you. Some people like to spread their legs. I like mine the way you see. It's just the way I like to do them. Takes a little more balance, but hey, it's just me. I wanted to talk a little bit about supersets as opposed to stacking sets. There's a bit of a confusion as to which is which. I'm going to be going from squats to some dumbbell squats. Now, being that what I'm doing basically work the same muscle, I'm stacking the set. So, what's the point? The goal is to increase the intensity on the muscle being worked so as to produce a better result. Yes, it will wipe you out. It's not necessary. It's just designed to increase the intensity, give you more high intensity workout in a shorter period of time. The next workout is leg extension, basically doing the same thing. So I'm still stacking the set. It's working the same muscle. So right now, I'm stacking the set. We have the same exercise in a row to increase intensity. Now, if I was doing superset, I would do opposing muscle groups. A great supersetting muscle group is bicep, tricep, chest, back, leg extension, leg curls, and that's a superset. Now, someone had an interesting question. Not so much what is superset, but what's a set when it comes to superset? Well, if you're supersetting a muscle, you do a tricep, do a bicep work, that is a set. That's one superset. The next set will be another tricep and a bicep workout, back to back. And of course, how much sets should you do when you're supersetting? I like to do the same thing as if I was doing a regular straight up workout. A good 3 sets. Now, when you're stacking sets or you're supersetting, you will increase the intensity of your workout. But doesn't necessarily mean you'll be able to lift much more heavier weight. Although your results will be good, you may find that you may be limited as to how much you can lift. Have no fear. After a while, you'll realize with bodybuilding, a lot of it has to do with techniques. Not so much weights. That being said, I must say though, if your repetition is about more than 15 or so, then that might put you in a different style of training. Not so much for muscle building, but more like toning and cardio. If your goal is to develop muscle and see muscle growth, it's recommended that you keep your sets around 6 to 8. Now I know you know this. But for those who don't know, what is a set? Well, generally, when you train, for bodybuilding, you're going to be doing your workout in what's called set. For example, you'll head over to your weight, and let's begin. Now we're going to do a set. Now when I finish this sequence, it's my third one. This full sequence will be considered to be one set. Now if you're counting, because I kind of lost count, I think that was about 7 or 8. That's one set of about 7 or 8 repetitions. I'm moving on now to the dumbbell squats. And I'll do the same thing. One set of a number of repetitions. Now that's one set of the dumbbell squats. It's probably about 6 or 7 or so repetitions. We'll move on now to the leg extension, and we'll do one set of leg extensions. So for those of you who are confused, a set is a group, whereby you do a group, you take a break. That would be a set. Within that group, the numbers that you do, those are reps or repetitions. Well, how much sets should you do for a particular workout? I like to do 3. Now, I know what you're thinking. I just said 3 sets. How come I'm doing more? Well, I have an answer for you in just a minute. Now, as to why I did not increase the dumbbells, the answer is simple. I don't have any that's heavier than these. So, I stick with them. And because it's stacking sets, you still feel it. Now, I must say that there's nothing wrong in doing your training set and taking a break and doing another set. It is not a must to stack your sets or to do supersets. Truth is, I'll be right with you. Truth is, stacking sets and supersets is one of those advanced form of bodybuilding training.